Hey, what's happening, everybody? Good to see you. Happy second year going. Can't believe it. Kind of crazy. Say hello to Tom F. first in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Brant's heading to the airport. He's going to have to check us on the replay. Hopefully, he can pop back in a little while for, you know what? Might be something that you saw on the screen before that we're giving away and not the baby. Yo, what's up, CD Nelson? Good to see you. Yo, Dave, what's going on? Steve Gunner in the house. What's going on, dude? Robbie F. Cheers, brother. Good to see you. Robert Paxson in the house. Sean Hockey. What's up, brother? Congratulations. Went from 1 to 18 in no time. Up and running with the big dogs. I guess you could say that a little bit. I definitely didn't think that my first year I'd be at 1,000 subscribers, but Johnny 3 Bar, what's happening, man? Greasy Monkey, what's up, dude? The Lamb is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Marcel, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Macron 88 Guitars, what's up, dude? TSA, what's up, brother? Steve Reeser, what's going on, brother? Last Sunday night's Ben Coombs guest star. Uh-oh. What we got here? Oh, Steve, thank you so much, my friend. Celebrating 1 year. That only puts us about $12,490 away from tonight's goal, which is obviously just a joke. Ryan Hall, what's up, brother? Yep, congrats the scar on my guitar. Back up and sooner than run than they thought. Dastardly Dave, what's up, dude? Casey Lee, thank you very much. Bay Area Rich, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh man. What's up, brother? Thank you so much. Forgot to give Stevie a little so then we'll give you the
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
Brian Phelps. What's up, brother? Oh man, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That was a beautiful guitar. That flame on that thing was really great. I had to make some room though. That's the only reason why I got rid of that thing. So, oh man. Yo, thank you so much. Oh, it disappeared so quick. Oh, that's another one. Oh man, jeez. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Martin, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Goats on the roof. Oh, man. Jeez. Thank you, dude, so much. Marcia Murray, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Jade Guitars in the house. What's up, man? Forgot to give you your proper dues too before everybody. Sorry, a little off tonight. Just kind of rushing around today, getting stuff done.
Thank you for your patronage.
What's up, Seth? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you, Steve. Hey, Jojo. Thank you so much for that. I just appreciate you popping in. Have a good night. Sorry I missed your live tonight with the Guitar Nerds, but I'll have to check that up on the replay. Uh-oh. Thank you so much.
Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Hey, Charles. What's up, brother? Oh, man. I really should have bucked up for the sound effects tonight.
Of course, we'll be with you. Always.
Yo, J-Man. What's up, brother? Good to see you. All right. Cool. Got all the way to the to that over there. So some things mentioned in the chat. Might as well skip on to doing a little jumping around first. Kind of was working on this for a little bit, but yeah. So as was mentioned in the chat before, if you haven't seen, Scar My Guitar was hacked, and it's now kind of back up and running. I don't know how fully up and running they are right now. When they got it back, they didn't have the icon, and they still had the hackers like all the pages that they put on the front to make it look like it was authentic. So that is now changed back to their videos. I made a playlist in the description here. If you want to click on that later on, hit shuffle. If you have a spare computer or something, that you can let it run, because it'll help him get back up and running. Go leave some comments, share some videos, like them if you haven't liked them before. And the one of the keys is not necessarily keep on watching all their stuff too, but like watch their stuff and some other stuff at the same time. So that's why in the playlist I put a whole bunch of other content creators in there, and you could shuffle it up and then make your own playlists, let it ride for a little while, because as little time he was down, it's still gonna affect the algorithm boost. But thankfully YouTube did correct the whole thing where you used to lose your members, so like all your members would have to sign back up again. So that was a good thing that he didn't lose that. I have switched the video now. I left it up, but I changed the like the thumbnail and the title, so it's not like leading you to Scar My Guitar, because I wasn't looking actually to ride the backs of them and try to make subscribers off of it. I actually lost a subscriber over it, so I guess they probably didn't like Sean, but it's still a good useful tool to help you prevent from being hacked, because there's some things that you might be doing, and also shows you some things that might not necessarily you knew about, that you can prevent yourself. But unfortunately, even the way they did it, I explained it in the video. I also left links in there of somebody else that got hacked, that you really can't prevent yourself from the way that they did it from being hacked. So it's kind of BS. But what else? So if you haven't seen, Electro Harmonics actually kind of left a kind of cryptic thing on Guitar World uh, magazine that they might be looking to sell. And I don't think it's necessarily because of the whole tariff thing. It seemed like he was in the process of looking to sell beforehand. So if anybody's got some cash, indisposable cash, you could possibly look into making a deal with him. But I guess they have enough in stock to weather some type of storm for a little while. But they were also looking out anyway of outsourcing to outside of China to Taiwan for parts. But I mean, he's obviously been doing it for ages and looks like he could probably use a retirement anyway. So, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I had for the breaking news type thing. Just testing out this new little screen that I made up here too. But I guess channel news wise, the solar guitar is on its way back. So I don't know, this is my only experience doing a UPS claim, and I don't think it was all that bad. Especially for a guitar that I paid $900 for, not let alone a guitar that I got for free. But needless to say, it took, I would say, in a total amount of time, a week to get the claim. And what happened was that they actually denied it, UPS, but Solar still reimbursed me anyway. So I thought that was pretty cool. They actually reimbursed me ahead of time. I guess what they do is they reimburse you, and then they file a claim through UPS, and then I guess they go for the damages of that as part of the claim. And if it was, and I don't know, when I eventually do the video, you could decide whether it was actually sent to me damaged or not. I can't tell you. I couldn't find the tiny little piece that was missing from the guitar. It was somewhat immaterial, but I just knew that if I were to like try to sell this thing, that I would definitely be eating cost on it. As much as it's a matte black finish that I probably, if I was skilled enough, could totally touch it up and nobody would know that it was damaged. But I'm not that type of person. So, and I wasn't looking to scam them out of anything either. So I said, honestly, like if I knew that for 100% that I was going to keep this thing forever, I actually wouldn't even reached out to you. So it's on its way back. And you'll see why it probably got denied. I mean, the gig bag that came with the Solar was frigging unbelievable. This thing was so well padded. It was double boxed. Nothing could have possibly shifted. But when I did do the unboxing, I don't think I put the unboxing up yet. When I took it out, you could see the horn that has the chip in it was protruding through the bag. But I couldn't find the piece that was missing. If I could have found the piece, then they might have actually probably gone with the claim. But regardless, it's coming back. And when we finally do the S by Solar review, which hopefully I can get out next week because that guitar is already paid for. Once that's out, then we'll start super chats again for the next one. Which, if you haven't seen by tonight, is the Jet. That thing ran away in the votes. So up in the top right now, there should be a poll whether we do Strat or Tele, because everybody knows the threshold's about $300, and that's the only models that are within that on Amazon. Are really, I think the 300 and maybe the 400. For some reason, I think the 380 is more than the 400, but we'll take a look at that whenever everybody decides, because they only have one offset on Amazon and they have two Les Pauls on Amazon, but they're all in the $400 or $500 range, so it kind of goes outside the range for the for that. And obviously the goal is just a joke for tonight. Whatever is, just appreciate it. It's kind of like the year celebration type thing, but we'll get jumping on the super chat, super thanks guitar hopefully next week. And let's see. I think that is about it for that. I was really kind of trying to speed through things tonight just to like really chill and hang with everybody instead of having a regimented thing. So the only other thing that really happened besides the poll is a quick little I imagine I have two things here tonight. And sometimes you don't know what's coming when you get like a sponsored offer. So I had another brand reach out to me, Lakato actually, which is I guess the sister brand of Pogo Labs, I guess the Step Up. So I think either one or two of these things are from them. Don't even know for sure. One of them, I really don't know how I'm going to make a long video on it. And I hope this is not anything that's weird, because I don't know what actually, if this is any of the products or somebody sent me some stuff from Adam and Eve. But yeah, so actually, yeah, so this is I don't know how, it's really probably going to be tough to do a video on a guitar strap, but one that, obviously they're looking for a review and not something where I could say strap on in a million times and show some phallic devices, but so it's pretty decent. It's got like a little padding to it. Yeah. I don't know how well it is, but they sent me that, and I guess maybe this. I've already seen people do reviews on them too, so hopefully I could do better jobs than them, because then maybe they'll send me some better stuff, but yeah, so this is the other thing. I don't know why I came in two separate boxes, and one's from Maryland and one is from Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, they didn't ask me to say anything, which was cool. They said they wanted an honest review, so that I thought that was even cool too, because they actually put the words in on as review in there. And so this is supposed to be a thing that you plug into your guitar, and then you can plug headphones into it. And it has a couple effects on it. It has a clean, an overdrive, a chorus, a distortion, and a wah. It doesn't feel that bad. I mean, I don't know how much it costs. I didn't see the description on it yet. But it also comes with a cable that is converted from the 3.5 millimeter to a 1/4 inch jack, so you can plug it into this and then go right into an amp as well. But I thought, I mean, if it sounds halfway decent, I thought it'd be kind of cool that you could plug a set of wired headphones into it, and you could be total mobile practicing while you're cooking at the on your stove. You can't use Bluetooth though on it. But I was trying to like really kind of not do so much because I have so much other stuff to do that I've paid for out of my own pocket. But this was kind of like the next step into the I guess you would say the minor leagues. Check out the chat. It's going a little bit. See Brother Herb stepping in. What's up, man? Good to see you. Anybody else popping in? Seth is sanding away. Yo, Jace, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Mark, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I missed the notification before for that the premiere and only got caught parts of it. But yeah, yeah, might have to make Mr. Matthews an offer. Yeah, definitely don't click on any links, even if it like if you saw my video, the one video that I linked to it from the home tech person looked like it was a PDF icon and it was a screensaver. Yep, never open a strange file. Someone I forgot who. Trying to remember now. Left a comment about like maybe getting almost like a burner type computer where you open it on a computer that you don't use for anything else. But then you would, I guess, have to forward it to a different email because you still wouldn't want to be logged into your Gmail that you use for getting solicited with stuff. Yo, what's up, brother? Good to see you. No worries, Keith. So I got the budget model. The $900 is their base because I wanted to compare it to that. And I'm waiting for it to also kind of get back to because I figured to, if somebody wanted to, like I was going to make this offer if they wanted. So the super chat one was $299. That one was $899. So the difference is $600. The $150 that they took from the UPS, I was going to take that off. Oh, man, what's that? Oh, man, thank you so much. I'll get you a good one.
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
Yeah, so the difference was $600. The if I took the 150 off, if they wanted to buy the solar for 450, I was going to give them that option too, instead of taking the X, or they could just take the X when we raffle that off, which will be hopefully next week. Could at least get the X video out. Get home, Mitch. What's up, brother? Good to see you. I haven't even checked on the results so far, but oh wow, it's looks like it's a neck and neck. I didn't think it was gonna be that close. Yeah, I guess it depends on what you consider mid-priced. Like to me, I would say, my definition of budget is about I would say depending maybe up to 350, then I think after that all the way up to Depend. It really. I guess it really depends. Like I would say maybe 800 is mid range, and then after that is. I know there's obviously guitars that cost even more, but those are like way out of my league. I would say if it was a really good guitar for $1,000, you could kind of consider it mid range, but I'm shell shocked after our last little incident that seems like it hasn't gone away. I haven't seen him comment too much anymore, but yo, Anton, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I mean, just from the unboxing and the feel, they feel night and day difference. Like you could definitely. I'm not saying that the S by Solar is bad at all. I still actually haven't even played it yet, but the Solar is definitely you could feel the quality in it. Oh, missed that one. Yo, thank you, man, so much.
Dying for fools. You know, I get tiger blood, man.
See if I can scroll back up to where. There we go. I haven't seen 2 yards yet. I mean, unless he's already here by now, but he's been putting out some good videos. Oh, thanks. You know, I forgot to turn that banner off. It's still rolling. It was for the little gimmicky thing that I did before, but pretty cool. Thanks for the idea. It's really tough to like come up with some of this stuff sometimes when it's like really like simple. Like if somebody gave you a capo, you know what it does. Like you could play a capoed song, but after that, like you do like a squeeze test on it, like you're like a muscle man. I mean, you know what? Actually, I was on the Lamb's live stream. I would say like 2 or 3 months ago, and he said it's actually a good idea even when you're sitting anyway to play, because when you're not, you're using your fretting hand to support the guitar in a way, or you're doing some improper body mechanics that you don't even know that you're trying to overcome, that you're actually affecting your playing ability. So that's why I blame that on my poor playing. Sean, what's up, man? Yeah, especially now since I got into the bass forte, which I got to do those reviews too. But like that's probably going to be like side content. Like the regular one's going to be Saturdays. I don't know if I'm going to keep on doing premieres all the time on them. And I think it doesn't hurt so much, and it's a good way to have like another chat. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you, Brent Relic. Jack Collins, what's up, man? Yeah, that's what's one cool thing about it. Yeah, the Spark Neo does that. The only thing is, I think this thing's like only like $40 maybe. So when a Spark Neo's $200. Yo, what's up, Torsten? Look at this, my favorite guitar builder, and then my favorite pedal company. What's up, Lawrence? Good to see you, man. Thank you for popping in. If you haven't checked out his pedals yet, definitely have to. They are awesome. I hear you. It gets tough to practice sometimes around the shift nurse. Trying to think. Well, you could do the Spark Go too, but then you're kind of tied somehow. I mean, the setup that I have downstairs, I have the Spark Go into the wireless system, but then you would still need to be wired into the headphones. But yeah, some of the other stuff, the Boss just came back out again. The Mustang Micro, the Sparko Neo, as Marcel mentioned. Yeah, that was actually really quick compared to, he thought he was going to get it up Friday and it came up sooner. So I don't know, like, too, if they try to make sure that you're up and running again too, like as far as being secure, because if a hacker is watching me right now on my computer, stole my thing, YouTube gives it back to me, and I go to the same computer, then it's just going to get hacked again. So I think that might be why it takes a little bit longer, but it's good to know that you can get it back. But I think unfortunately for us small channels out here, we're pretty much screwed. I was saying that I have to start making friends with some big namers. Like, I mean, I did get a shout out from Landon once, so maybe. Scrolling, everybody talking to each other. Yeah, definitely have file extensions on, and I forget who it might have. Someone in the Discord, if you're in here right now, said to, or it might have been the Lamb, mouse over any file extensions too, to see if it actually really is something. But sometimes, like these ones on Facebook, they're so long that it's really hard. Yeah, solar prices went up, and also I wasn't including in that $8.99 is that there's a $55 custom fee. I don't know exactly what all that was, but it was only $55, and it was only on the solar and not the S by Solar, which is weird because they came from the same place. But I was just kind of like overextending a little bit, but yeah, for me, I mean, a mid range to me is 750, 800, I think max. But that's everybody has their own opinion as far as. But for our Patreon giveaways for the exclusive members of the guitar community, we go up to $1,000 for that price range. So, which if you haven't seen, if you are a Patreon guitar member, there's a vote. Schecter blew it out of the water, so we'll be getting a Schecter eventually. Right now on the Patreon page, there's a vote for just the model. And once we get the model down, we'll pick the color, and then I'll have to figure out how I'm paying for that one. Currently rolling Windows 11 updates to upwards of 5,000 users, so I curse Microsoft's name on a daily basis. Yo, Eddie Faye, what's up, brother? Mark's gas station, what's going on? I think so too. Even like the Donners that got blown out at like $66, $75. I think there had to been something wrong with them, or at some point they were just moving them away. But even now, like you see it on Amazon, they're still cheaper than the Amazon deals, because Amazon, they were 179 down to like 139. I think they're 119 now at this point. But not saying you can't find one out there, but I think if you find a guitar under $100 and you think it's awesome, I think you might be lying to yourself at this point. But so you got to be careful with IYV. I think I've mentioned it before here, but I won't buy anything off their website, because you shouldn't be going to their website, first of all. If you haven't noticed, it doesn't have a S after the HTTP. So HTTPS is secure, and still there could be scams like that too. Because if you watch the video, the westcreekguitars.com website is a secured website, and it's a fake website because someone made a domain, and it people buy guitars from that all the time and they get screwed over. Oh, thank you, Charles, so much.
My success rate is 100%. Do the math.
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
Yeah, that's I think that's just my own personal opinion. 350 is about the highest I would say for a budget guitar. Yo, Dwight, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I think consistently, I think it's the same brands that are doing it right, and then there's the other ones that are just kind of like hit or miss. And I like having my headphone amp a lot. Yeah, I mean, I like having something small, portable that I could leave somewhere and um, just have it at the ready outside of this area over here. I didn't know Flatson's made a headphone amp. Or did the Katana Go? Nice. My credit card is already burning from the pictures that you've put up. So please, if you haven't seen the T's Facebook page, they put up the two awesome colors so far. And what's expected to come out is even crazier. Yeah, there's very far few in between. I mean, the guitar that I gave away 2 weeks ago, the one that I bought when I first started, that was $99 last year, obviously, because it was the second video that I made here, and it then there was like a brief time where you could find like a Fogel and other guitars for under 100, but there's really nothing, I think, like under $125 at this point. But I think almost at this point, spending under $200 is kind of scary. Well, I don't know if. Let me take a look real quick. Hopefully, I don't crash my system. Nope, it's gone. There was a black P90 Firefly for $199. I think the only thing is that you gotta probably expect to replace the P90s, but at least it could at least got you by for a little bit. But yeah, I honestly have to get one. So I don't know if I'm hopefully this isn't the same story for some people, but I had contacted Grote to do a review, and they offered me to be reimbursed when I bought it from Amazon, and in the email said I left a favorable review. So first of all, it's kind of sketchy in a way to make the person buy it off of Amazon because it kind of boosts their sales and shows that there's productivity. But from talking with other people, that's not such a unheard of thing. I know I talked a while ago about that microphone where they wanted me to buy it, and they when I showed them proof that they'd give me half, and then when we made the video, they'd do a second half. So when Grote did that, I kind of was like, when they said a favorable review, I was like, you know what? That's BS. So I almost wanted to do it to spot check them because I think I can't trust a Grote review. I mean, if somebody in here has done a Grote review and you weren't sponsored, let me know how it was. I don't recall of anybody doing a Grote. Maybe Jace might have. I know Average Joe's, I think, did one time. But I don't unless I know the person, I wouldn't trust anything that anybody says about a Grote without. No more room for phone. What's up, brother? Good to see you. I mean, everybody's taste is their own, but to me, once you're getting above 350, I think you're starting to approach out of the budget range. I think that's like the mid range. I mean, to me, a budget guitar is something that you got to do some work to. Like you probably got to change something here or there. I mean, although I didn't want to do any mods to my T's guitars at all. I just to make them look pretty cool and different than everybody else's, like putting the black pickguard on the green one, blacking out the hardware on the blue one, and I just did the put the loaded pickguard in the SPR to show that how much crap you could fit into that thing. But like mid-range, I would expect something that you could get by with and you wouldn't need to change pickups like that. To me, almost all the Fireflies, you need to change pickups. They're great platforms. They're great bones, but everybody says they change the pickups. Some people say they change the tuner. So far, all the two that I got here and the one that Marcel had got, the tuners on mine were fine, but I'm expecting better things after 350. Still consider high-end EPIs and PRS SEs to expensive. This could be a future poll for Steve Cassidy. What's your price point for mid-range? Yeah, like everybody's, expenses, expectations are definitely, their mileage may vary, but have I tried a small audio interface and guitar plugins? No, I haven't actually. The only thing I've come close to is back when the times off and on and off and on again playing, I don't even think I have it anymore. Is line 6 made this little square, and it had a guitar quarter-inch in, and then it had the old fat iPhone connector. Put that into an iPad, and you could run the Line 6 software off of it. I think I had bias effects on it, and it had a 3.5 for headphones out, and I actually took that 3.5 to a quarter-inch converter and ran it into, like, I have, this is on the side so you can see the thing, but some studio monitors, and it was pretty decent. But that's the only thing I've really come close to. I mean, the Spark Go is kind of like that now, because you have the app on your phone and you can just scroll through it and control the amp that way, but not totally the same. But I'm so bad at computer stuff. Like obviously I know that, like, the Apollo thing here has amp sims and stuff like that you could run through, and the whole VST thing, but I do have to get into that eventually, because I feel like that should be a part of a review, is going through amp sims and software and not just an amp. I have not taken a look at eARC guitars yet. I know Average Joe has, Jace has, and I think they said it were okay, but Jace is actually the comment below you, so maybe he can answer that. But you try. Well, hey man, I don't want to, like, string you on forever, but by the picture on the thumbnail tonight, we're giving away something tonight, and it wasn't the baby, so maybe you can get a PRS. Challenge accepted. I mean, if I ever tried just making pickups, I'm sure I could make a really bad one, but. Yo, Tyler, what's up, brother? Good to see you. And the other Tyler Durden. What's happening? You ever grew up with P9? He's not impressed. See, that's why I really would like to, but I think when I can catch up on all the stuff that I got here, then I might try to Groot, like Groot, but with an O. Yeah, I think the sun just went down over here, but it is crazy when we're full bores, or not even, like mid spring, and it's light down here until like 8-9 o'clock at night, and it's already pitch black. And my my brother's up in New York. Yo, what's up, brother? How's the green teas? I apologize too if anybody submitted any pictures tonight. I was trying to just really just hang and not do all the segments and stuff like that, and just kind of get into just chatting with everybody tonight. And swapped out your Firefly, Jazzmaster, Guitar Master P9s. I had them make a new pickguard, but it's totally worth it. Nice. I feel like somebody has, I don't know who. I was actually looking to get one that wasn't relicked, because I'm not a fan of relicking. I mean, if you got guys like that, that's cool, but oh yeah. I must have. Funny story, like, about like I've only been following like 60 cycle hum for, I would say, 4 months, maybe. because I didn't like his thumbnails at first because the whole blue thing and everything, and he looked goofy. And I'm a goofball myself, so but for whatever reason, I and then like the first time I clicked on a video, I'm like, hey, this guy's really cool. He's kind of like me, but actually knows how to play guitar. So that and that's a funny thing about thumbnails is that they could totally drive you away from something that's really good, and then sometimes they could suck you into something that really sucks. I think that's why my subscribers do like this, because maybe I sucker them in sometimes. Yeah, I could see that. That you're the mid. I could see that. Yeah, I mean for a certain extent, but for me, it's anything above 350 at that point. Like, willing to wiggle a little bit. Like, oh, you have. I didn't know you had two. You have the two Firefly. What colors you got? Those things are really sick. Those bats. Man, I'm checking out everybody's. Definitely sounds like it's a good poll for Steve to do on his live streams. If you don't know, Steve has a live stream tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, they. I mean, they are good guitars. It's just hard to come by them, and then sometimes, you know. Yeah, I mean, the software, I guess nowadays is great and it sounds good, but to me, there's nothing. And not that mine sound good, but like hearing it through an amp, the air pushing and everything like that, and just the whole aspect of it. There to me, you definitely can. I mean, people can mix it so they sound the same, but you could also make it so that you actually truly hear the sound of an amped up mic than a mechanical amped up mic through a VST or something. Wait a minute, you didn't just take it out of the box after 50 minutes of laying around like Torsten's latest complaint on if you didn't see on his Facebook page, I guess somebody got a guitar basically in Antarctica and unboxed it within 2 minutes of getting it. Have to take a look at them then. Yeah, this whole daylight changing thing or whatever like that, I never really got it. I just hate winter when I used to go to work and come home and work. It was dark out. What's up, Birdman? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, Jeff? There he is. 2 yards. What's up, brother? Put out some good videos. Some good music out there, man. Ah, so now you can get like super low action in that thing. So very nice. Wow, there was a Wolfgang on Musician's Friend the other day for I think like $500, $600. Just like I have a V, I think I feel like eventually I need something with a Floyd, but I don't know what to do yet. But I also need to stop spending so much money. I was waiting to get to the bottom to kind of like talk about a little bit about that. But what's up, Brody? JMK, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, I actually had reached out to them a long time ago to do the pickups for not. I wasn't looking for a donation, but I was looking to do pickups for them, and I guess they didn't have any supplies at the time for our giveaway guitar that we did 2 weeks ago. Yo, man, congratulations. Good to hear. Good to know. Very good to know. Yeah, I'm finding pretty much that's what everybody does. As long as you get good bones, you'd rather have something that feels good and you could change everything about it, but appreciate that, man. Nice. Very nice. What color did you get? I was having a tough time deciding until everybody picked green. Look at you. I definitely can't do that stuff at all. I was kind of looking at fabrics today to see what I'm going to eventually do with this Telecaster. Yo, what's up, Roy? Good to see you. Ow, that was my knee. Sorry. Yeah, so we'll do the poll real quick before I get to the final part of tonight, what I was going to discuss, and then let me see how. Share the screen. There we go. But I can't not do this first. I didn't leave it up as long as I normally do, so that's your go. There we go. Starting to finally figure out this thing. So actually, a quick story on this whole poll over here and it was more of a question because I really couldn't think of a good way to phrase it, was saving case candy. Well, not just like the actual candy from Sweetwater, because I have bags and bags of that stuff piling up. But and maybe I could have been too critical of this person, but I had listed I think it's a 90, I forget, a 96 or 98 Stratocaster on Reverb, and it's getting a lot of watch. Like right now, the used market I think is actually going down for some reason. Like it seems like people are expecting more value out of the used market. I had these things, Gear Exchange and Reverb, they price them. They tell you like it's gonna sell really good at this price point just based on past sales and everything like that. And I go below that. Well, I get a question from a person about the guitar, and it was, like I had taken pictures of all the frets on it, like each stage of it, so you could see it in the pictures. But the guy was like, it didn't even like say hello. He just wrote like, trem arm question mark, case candy question mark, and fretware question mark, and something else. But like once he asked about case candy on a almost 30-year-old guitar, I was like, this is not really somebody that I really want to sell this to, because it's. I took pictures of all the dings on it, and so it's all completely transparent, like anything that he was asking, except for the trem arm. But like, so I'm like, if he's looking for case candy on a 20-year-old guitar, like who really cares about the, like, I guess who was thinking 30 years ago of saving the registration card or the hang tags or all that stuff. So it actually didn't seem like most of anybody in the chat here. Malachi still has his warranties, and some people will save receipts, which is good for insurance purposes and stuff like that. Bad Boy Mulligan throws them out once he modifies them. BCG 5150. He's like, anything the warranty expires 1 week before it breaks. I don't keep anything. Steve Gunner, of big ticker items, I tend to take the pictures, the receipts, names, including the proper date stamp, which is again good for insurance purposes and also in case something does get hacked. But I had saved like obviously the warranty, but I didn't know how much people put valued on the, like, literally the hang tags, the stickers that might come with a guitar, the registration card, all that stuff. The Tooth says he hates throwing things away, so I have the tags for most of my guitars. I have, and I think they say from the 2010s. So yeah, so that's when I kind of like not finally realized, but that's when I got back into playing guitar, and I realized that was important, and that's what people were putting pictures of that stuff. But these guitars I actually bought secondhand from guitar stores, so I wasn't expecting to have the case candy. And TJ says that he can safely state, or is that Tom F? Sorry, could be a nice fire for what he's got. Dave Dexterity says if I have a inspection sticker, I do. But usually don't bother with the warranty cards and stuff like that. Yeah, so that was actually the impetus behind the whole that poll, and obviously we don't have to worry about talking about the other one because we know which one that is. And I got it, and I was about to end it, and it was a 50-50 split. So I'm not deciding no tie, so I'm going to let that run a little bit longer. If you haven't noticed, there's a poll up top between whether we're going to get a Jet Strat or Telly. So we'll let that one go a little bit longer. You don't save the candy, eat it too soon. Yeah, that's why I just did. I'm like, I'm going to let that one go a little bit longer. I got a couple. Maybe if you win tonight, I'll throw the bag in there. So actually, I don't know how long these ones have been sitting here for. So they really should put stamps on them. Because knowing my luck, I'll get sued for poisoning you or something like that. Yeah, so obviously I was putting on the guitars up for sale to A, make room, B, also make something for the next future Patreon guitar giveaway. I was going to discuss the whole year of YouTube-ness, kind of tonight's looming type thumbnail and everything like that. So Jace keeps all his stuff. Okay, yeah. I mean, I definitely know that now. I definitely, when I bought my first guitar in '97, I didn't keep anything and I don't even think, no, then I didn't either. When I got back into playing, I guess I must have been like looking at used stuff. So I save all my boxes for pedals, all the instructions, all that stuff, because I guess people think that if you keep all that stuff that it's valued more because they probably take care of the stuff better. I don't know. But yeah. I gotta start thinking about doing that too. Oh man. Hopefully you can pop it back in before our usual ending time, because I know you don't have enough room, but be giving away something tonight. Yeah, the one that says do not remove. Like all the books, yeah. Yo, what's up, Chuck? Good to see you. What's up, Malachi? Yeah, and telling me. Thankfully, recently I've had, I would say not quite an even in and out, but there have been some going out, and one will be going out very shortly. That's his job, so that's what's even better, is that he can hide it that way. A snow shovel or vacuum. What's up, Charles? Good to see you, man. We'll be doing it in a little bit. I'm not going to string you too long, but this one was generously donated by Brother Roy, and since it was outside the realm of what I provide, it's going to be through the little spinny wheel thing where you type in a word in the comment section. We'll probably do that in a little bit, just so that some of you that can't hang the whole 2 hours like we normally go, because I was going to include the Patreons in it too, but that's my promise, my deal. So that's why you got to be here tonight to be present. So, oh man, I hope you're here for a little bit longer. If not, pop back in. Down to 35. Couple builds in the work. I think I'm up to 12, and this thing's in a box over there, which is kind of tall, so it might not be a regular guitar. I haven't even started playing bass yet, and I already own two. So basically, Scar, my guitar got hacked. I'm quitting. No, I'm just kidding. When I actually looked at my whole thing tonight, because I was just going to talk about the whole life of YouTube and the out and the in. Oh boy! Don't be discouraged, people, if you're starting channels and everybody's saying hello. $32. Dang. Yeah, so I mean, that want to really get through that a lot quicker because I just want to chill and hang with everybody. But I mean, that's really cool. That's a good idea that you're researching competition. Yeah, so to recap a whole year of YouTube, I was going to do like one of those videos, but I didn't want it to be one of those things that potentially goes viral and gets you a million subscribers, but they're all really looking on how to grow their channel and not guitar people. So I figured I'd save it for a live stream tonight. But to recap, I think took me 8 months to get to 5,000 subscribers. And then after that, it actually got like a little bit of a bump. And in 10 months, I think I hit the threshold for monetization. And through your generous donations and all that good stuff, an entire year of YouTube has, I can give you the exact, because I told you from the beginning that I'm not ever going to hide stuff from you, and complete open book. I'm not going to show you the nitty gritty, but I will go to my analytics, and an entire year have, again, that's only 4 months of having the super chat thing and all that stuff, and then 2 months of video monetization. We have brought in $1,018, excluding tonight. Thank you all so much. But then the caveat to that is that most of that was super chat, super thanks for the super giveaways and stuff like that. And just in guitars alone, we've given away $1,500 in guitars without shipping. And Marsha, our first winner ever of the DL4, which is like, I think like $200, but that was in my early stages. There was like 10 people on a live stream at that time, one of my first ones, and all the other stuff, the amp stands, all that. So yeah, I'm a horrible YouTuber. But no, I mean it's been great. I obviously wanted to do that stuff, and I think ultimately at the end of the day, if I were to pack up right now, liquidate everything between the losses of the tax returns and everything that that you get back, it wouldn't be so much of a loss. But then I would keep some stuff. I would have some decent gear still that I would have paid. So ultimately, I don't think it's all that bad. But I wanted to share some other experiences as far as the whole YouTube thing. Obviously, all you great people that I met. I never thought in a million years that I would have 50 people right now. But maybe it's because you saw the gold guitar that we're giving away tonight. But nah, this is about the regular. The chat's always going like this, so it's really, really great. So many cool people that kind of get to chat with every single day that I consider friends. Even we haven't even met yet. A lot of channels that we support each other. Been totally awesome and totally worth it. Just some, I guess, like advice that I would say is don't underproduce, don't overproduce. When you think about it, you're not the only person in the world that YouTube is watching. So, or that people are watching on YouTube, and you can't watch all YouTube all on I binge watch as much as I can, but if you are producing too much and your subscribers aren't watching your stuff, then YouTube isn't going to push you out. So you have to find that balance of posting. And then if you're not posting enough, people forget about you. So it's really a vicious cycle. So that's why in the link I made that thing, the description of the playlist for Score on My Guitar, if you want to set that later. Because as a short time and as a big channel as he's gotten, YouTube is kind of, in an essence, forgotten about him. And they don't have any magical button thing to say, oh, let's push Scar My Guitar out again like that. It's got to take off. I don't think it's going to be as bad as I'm saying, but you do need to go watch his videos, like, comment, share them, and then watch other videos too. So I think the balance is maybe 2 to 3 videos a week is good. But if you're doing more, you're probably actually, in the long run, even if it's evergreen content, you're probably messing up your algorithm. And for those out there that aren't doing it for the algorithm, it doesn't really matter. Thumbnails are definitely important. Too much wording on a thumbnail is a bad thing. I think like the thumbnail that I changed, the hacker thing tonight, is probably too much. They say 4 words max. Sometimes you can't do that. Branding on an email, on a thumbnail, is can hurt you or help you. If someone didn't like your content and your thumbnails look the same all the time, they associate you with the person they didn't like, and they won't give you a second chance. Also, if they look grainy or silly, they're not going to click on them so much. And not that I'm a YouTube expert, but just from binge watching videos and stuff like that. And again, if you ever need help, the Discord, should be a link in the description for that. You can always reach out. Emails, always there to help. But it's definitely been a good experience. If you're not doing it, you definitely should hook up with an accountant. And there are a lot of things that I learned, even actually from my last session here with my accountant, that if you actually do start making money, there are things that you can deduct. Because obviously my YouTube channel was a loss this year, so I could not deduct so many things. But some of the things that I could were your cell phone, your internet, obviously any purchases to make it look better. That's products for the channel. But if you are lucky enough to actually not just make $1,000 in your YouTube career, and you start churning a profit, the square footage of the room that you're using, your studio, can be deducted. Your power can be deducted. Actually, if you are making money on YouTube, lawn care can be deducted, which obviously I didn't understand the value of that until this week because it started to get warm out, and now it's doing yard work. I threw my back out 2 days ago, and I didn't even know if I was going to make it to the live tonight. So thankfully I did, but unfortunately I'm at a loss, so I couldn't deduct many of those things. But if I ever do make enough that it can, then those things could be deducted. So then I could tell my wife, if I actually start doing well, I'm like, hey, I can pay for lawn care because it's tax deductible. So, but yeah. So that is, as far as battling it out in comment sections, you gotta take it for what you're comfortable with, as far as are you willing to, draw some heat? For me personally, like, I still know all you people from other live streams and chats and things like that. Like, if this were to end tomorrow for me, it would be suck to not help people out in this way or shape or form, but I'd still be able to hang out with you in chats and stuff like that. I'm not doing this for a career, so that's why I don't sell out, and nothing that I say can be bought. But if someone decided to go trash me around and throw my name around and tank my YouTube channel, I'd be okay with it. I would have to find an excuse why I'd still be buying stuff, but but yeah, yeah. But it's been definitely really cool. I didn't think that it would happen this quick, reaching these milestones. It's all because of you, people, and that's why I keep on doing it. And as long as I can afford not being in the doghouse, I'm gonna keep on doing it. 12 guitars, that's a lot of. Wait a minute, you're supposed to change the strings? I thought you only did that if they broke. Sorry, it just jumped on me for some reason. I'm trying to use this scrolly pad thing here. Oh man, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Hopefully you chose the smallest amount, because that's really what that was for. The smallest amount was so you get the cool icons and the notoriety that you're a member and all that stuff. But appreciate anybody super chatted tonight and everything like that is so awesome. Goes a long way. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. And ironically, I mean, technically the channel was March 9th was my first video, but this is actually live stream to celebrate it. And actually today would have been my father's 80th birthday. So if he was still kicking around, I think that was kind of cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's always what I do. Not here for the money. Not here to try to hit 100,000 subscribers and get Fender to send me guitars and tell me I have to say something. The most fun thing I've done in the first year. That's a good question. I think some of the editing stuff I actually really had a good time with, and that's becoming harder now because of the psycho puppy. I used to do a lot of that stuff, like obviously you can't have a dog walking in between where you're doing like a split screen type of thing because the dog gets cut off. So I would like put the dogs outside for a little bit, and I would film something really quickly, like me sitting on the couch with the thing wrapped up in my hair, and then let them in, and then maybe do lunch, and then take them back outside, and then do the part where I'm speaking. But yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff I really dig, and I go back and forth, not always doing it, and then sometimes I don't want to force it and not make it organic, so I don't try to aim to put the split screen stuff in there, the acting stuff, the bits, and some people don't always like it, but I don't. I'm at that point, like a lot of people said they don't mind it, so at this point I just do it because if I can do it, I can do it. But I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, but besides the live streams, this is I mean, this has been really cool, getting to know people and just becoming part of the community. Hey, man, um, the only way you could actually really get better is by watching yourself. I know you're probably just joking too, but that reminds me of something else too. If you watch your stuff, I suggest watching it on 2 times speed, and if you could still understand yourself, and I don't mean like the the high pitched like squeakiness, but if you're talking kind of like how I'm talking right now, because it's just kind of off the cuff. But if I'm talking and then I pause and then I start talking again, and 2 times speed makes that sound like it's a good speed, that means you're losing your audience, and I probably am losing my audience. But in a regular video, if you can watch somebody's video 2 times speed and understand them, like if they were talking in a normal sentence, and you have to either edit better or kind of get used to, and I talk too fast, I think, sometimes, and it's just something that you have to kind of work on, because people really have short attention spans, and that's one tip that I learned early on from a creator of a different niche, to watch your stuff occasionally at 2 times speed and just kind of get a grasp if you're going the right way or not. So, you know what? It's getting late enough anyway. So the giveaway tonight, again, it's a guitar, so it's North America only. If you enter and you are across the pond, anywhere outside of Canada, Mexico, or the U.S., I don't even know what it's like to ship through Mexico yet. But oh man, thank you so much. Gifted 10 members. You're so awesome, Roy. Appreciate that. So let me get this off before they all come in. Since you all been listening to me ramble for an hour and a half. So yeah, I will cover shipping there, no problem. Across the pond, if you want to enter, that's fine. I just gonna have to get shipping prepaid first, and I don't know how much that's gonna be. I don't know what the whole battle is back and forth. I could declare it as 0 and run with it, and hopefully it doesn't get damaged, and or we declare it for the whole value, you pay the taxes on whatever, things like that. So just being transparent, I cover over here right now until who knows what happens, but right now it's manageable. But again, it's all used equipment, it's insured for the $100, and that's it. And then after that, it's, if you want the insurance add on it to cover the claim thing, but I don't know how it works because my claim got denied. I don't know how it worked. So that's for between you and UPS, all that stuff. I gotta make official rules eventually, but basically it's insured for $100 unless you want insured for more, and you got to fight UPS. But I package everything, like as Marcel said, crazy insane. So yeah, so for the giveaway, that is the winner from last week. How do, let's see. That's not the winner from last week, but let's see. So Hang on a second. Let me see. Hopefully that doesn't spin it. There we go. Yep. It's starting to come in now. So start typing in the SFT. Right now I'm only seeing Jace Allen's name pop up. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's start to come in. So I'm going to go back up in the chat and start acknowledging some other stuff. We might as well. Oh, Dorson, thank you so much. It doesn't tell you the pop-up thing when you become a member, but I appreciate that. Get up to Roy's donation over here. Oh, that's the wrong one first. We'll do that one. We'll do the
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Alcohol is bad.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
we got Albert Flores, who was gifted a membership. Jim Himes was gifted the membership. Flippin' Utz gifted membership. Michelle Mason gifted a membership. Steve Reeser gifted a membership. Johnny Treebar. Time Surfing Alien. William De Silva. And the Cushman. Nice. And try to scroll back up to where we were before. Just make sure I don't skip anything. Give everybody more time to get in. I think if you see your name flashing up, I think you're probably good. It's not like the more times you type in, the more you enter, but I could do what do they call that thing? A montage of box droppings. It would really make everybody happy. I'm not sure if that is. Obviously, it has to be German, but yeah, I failed Spanish, so I have no working knowledge of any other language. I should do one of those. I actually thought about that at first. I was gonna do Babbel instead of actually doing a guitar channel. I'm like, I'm gotta take up some sort of hobby. Yeah, I don't know how Phil McKnight does it. He's got to have like a separate chat with his moderators and stuff or something to be able to. But I'm kind of glad it hasn't gotten so big because I like to be able to go through this. And at first, I was really trying to rush to do only an hour, but I'm like, as long as you all want to hang, that's cool. And that's what everyone actually told me when I started was you know, just don't force it, but as long as it goes, you go. He's been doing it longer, and he's definitely more skilled than I am. I'm sure he's been doing a much better job. See, you're already way ahead of me. I actually hate public speaking. Appreciate it, man, so much. You rock. What advice would you give day one? I would actually say don't try to be the best. And I'm not saying not trying to hoodwink people, but if you look at my first video compared to now, you see some sort of growth. I think if people saw me this, like, that's why I think sometimes I get some bad comments, some jerks out there, because the sound's decent, the background looks good, it looks like I should be professional, but I'm not professional. So like I got into like not an argument, but a back and forth with somebody saying like, you really need to get better if you're trying to sell guitars. And I'm like, I'm not trying to sell guitars. I'm actually trying to show new people what is out there and what it would sound like for that new person. Like obviously I fulfill a good niche, and I hope to always fulfill that niche to bring it into a perspective of what it's like to be a beginner. So yeah, I would say not to try to be perfect out of the start, but also not be complacent. If your videos are looking the same, and I don't say they need to jump right away, but if your video, like say you were doing it for like 3 years, if your video from day one looks the same as your videos year 3, then you weren't actually interested in that. Also, looking for, don't go the easy route. Don't look to hit viral. Don't look to become a superstar right away, because that actually, in a way, can tank you because people are expecting you to put out the same stuff. Also, doing some of the hacks, the reaction videos are the worst thing you could possibly do. Basically, a reaction video is reacting to something and trying to glom off the people that like that person. Those people subscribe and they don't actually watch your stuff. But if you get like a viral video out of something, like if I were to do like a Trump hating guitars thing and got 1,000 subscribers off of that, which can happen, you either have to keep on doing that same stuff, or you go back to doing your regular content and they don't like it, but they don't unsubscribe. That kind of like actually totally screws you up. Because like I'll give you an example of a great channel out there and did not do it nefarious at all or anything. Vapor Trail has a huge amount of subscribers. Started off doing content on smoke pens, like the vaping stuff, grew huge, and then does guitar related videos. His videos are great. I think the just the review of themselves are really good. The problem is those people didn't unsubscribe. So he gets a hard time of getting really pushed out as much as he should, because YouTube sees that you have 100,000 subscribers, but I'm sure there's a lot of guitar vaping people out there in the community. So let's say he has 100,000 of those people are vapors and only 20,000 of them are watching. YouTube is seeing that like you're only getting a quarter of the people interested in your stuff, then don't really push it that much. So I'm a way ahead of where I expected and glad where I am. But also I'm not looking to sell out and try to do something to so hopefully all that made sense. Oh man, I feel pretty honored. Thank you so much. Try to scroll through and well, Mr. K2 was gifted a membership as well. Oh, I don't miss those days. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. No, that's the least I could do. Is I wish I could cover overseas, but Roy's doing the number thing. the Yo, man, thank you so much. I'm so glad to see that you're cranking out. You're exploded. Jumped. I think it's that post that I made the other day about you. Roy's guessing pie. Go, what's up, ma'am? Don't know if I said hi to you before. Oh, this is for the giveaway, and I probably should stop that by now so people don't mouse over and come in and. Yeah, I should probably kick it off now. So we'll say hi to everybody else that pops in after that. So let's see, let's do it. Who's it gonna be? Oh man, I tell you, you have. It is like you have to mention like something for like Juju in this room or something like that. Marcel, I think you said it, or I might have said it was your birthday because I saw it in Ben's chat or something. But like, it seems like anytime somebody says something like I don't win, they win, or like you just said tonight you needed to win a PRS, and obviously we've used that before, so you've seen it. That it has not fixed. Arkansas won the off that, and I forget who won the previous time we did the wheel. That was Brooke, who won the guitar. But at least I know I can get your email since I have it already. But congratulations, man. Trying to get now. Everybody's typing SFT before, so Casey Lee, the Patreons are so I hate like shilling, but so the little membership on YouTube here, the 99-cent one, was kind of designed for the Patreons because you don't get the notoriety of having the little icon and the emojis on there. And that was for the Patreons. The next step up was to mimic the Patreon tier that is called Buy Me a Beer, which is like, just like a simple thanks, because some people just don't like to go out of YouTube. Then after that, there's 3 other tiers. And if anybody is looking to sign up for them, you don't have to. But if you do it through a web browser. If you do it through Apple, they charge you 30% on top of it. But there's a pedal tier, which will be sending out soon which pedal maker we're going to look for. Right now, there's a guitar tier that we're currently choosing which Schecter we're going to review. And then there's a pedal and guitar, which get you entered into both. When they all max out, we'll be doing a pedal every month that we'll be giving away, and a guitar every 2 months. But that's when they max out. Right now we're into, I think, borderline 2 guitars, so we're going to do a guitar soon, and then another guitar at the end of the year, until every 10 members it bumps up to the next one. And then pedals right now we're up to 2, and you get to choose anything that I've reviewed, except for the two T's guitars, and fireflies, because fireflies are out in the wild. But obviously, you could choose anything up to $1,000. So I don't know why you would choose a firefly if you're contributing to the Patreon. But all that's in there, and I hate talking about it on here. I know I should be talking it on here because that's how you get people to join. But hit me up in the Discord, emails, or anything like that. I could explain things further. But there's no reason, since you're a Patreon, to really join it unless you want to have the cool icons and stuff like that. But except for this one, the stated in the beginning that the Patreons are always entered except for the one that we had last time, because that was started way before Patreon, and this one was because it was from Roy. So I'm trying to get past all the SFTs and I didn't see too many, but that's why I kind of said I gotta wrap this up. And it looked like we would drop 8 names, but let's see. Just see. I guess 2 yards are saying he's gonna write a simple man. That's good advice too. Yeah. They say 5, but I think if you post like 2 or 3 right away, they have a back catalog to see, and then you could post like a 2 days later, like Jay said. And also, it's good to be ahead of the game, which I was trying to. I'd be editing video for 2 weeks from now today, but tomorrow I'll be editing the video for Saturday, and maybe Friday I might be shooting the video for next Saturday. I have the one for Tuesday too already, but this little bugger definitely took the sail out of the wind, or the wind out of the sails. Pronounced Leonard Skinner. Yeah. Well, as SFT, so I can't really judge tonight's comment section about, but 2 weeks ago, without any giveaway for typing in, we had 1,200 comments. So yeah, now I'm starting to see some people I haven't seen before. I'm not gonna highlight you, but make time. That's actually a pretty damn good one, Mike. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it. I would put the same effort. I mean, into to me this is a lot of effort. Like, I'm not a tech person, so for me to do something like this, I've had to binge watch a lot of videos. That's why I try to make videos from time to time to put in the members only section, and I just unlist them, so I make them available for Patreon members and the members, explaining how to do these things. But I will, if you email me or anything like that, Discord or anything like that, I will gladly share any information I have, because I don't want people to have to watch as much stuff as I did. Yo, man, thank you so much.
You know, I got tiger blood, man. I'm dealing with fools and trolls.
Better get them while they're hot, but they are definitely worth it. You know, that reminds me, what, there we go. And the pole strat. Glad you guys made that decision for me, so. Now let me see really quickly what colors they have available. Jet JS 300. Oh, so so actually the 400 is in the price range too. Oh man. I should have actually made a screenshot. Sorry about that. See if there's a simple way of unless it is like abundantly clear. Tonight I'll have to go through the comment section, but we have the choice of here. Let me share it. Sorry. Here's the Amazon. So add to scene. There we go. Just make that easier. So we're looking at that, either that Lake Placid blue right there, because that's under the 300. The Tobacco 300, which is triple single coils. The Olympic White or the Seafoam Green are unfortunately the only colors right now that they have available that are in the price range. There's a hardtail single humbucker. I don't think anybody wants that. And unfortunately, the 380s, they jump up in price. Oh, there's a Tobacco 400 as well. So the 400 has a humbucker and a single coil. The 300, I can't get those. Let's see if we can. No. Yeah, so that's what we were looking at. We're looking at Seafoam Green, Olympic White, Tobacco, or Lake Placid Blue. So the Lake Placid Blue is HSS. The Tobacco is triple single coils, and then the Olympic White and the Seafoam Green are HSS as well. So leave a comment, and I'll have to go back and poll everybody later, unless it's abundantly clear. I just finally got in the comment section, everybody congratulating Jace, so I'm sure we're really behind, but hey Wayne, good to see you. You're the proud owner of a guitar that I'm not going to get time to review. Can all unsubscribe until the next giveaway. So, I mean, that's the good thing is that the people that really hang around know that we still do stuff anyway. So, that actually brings up a good point is don't build your channel on giveaways. If Dastardly Dave is still in here and has unsubscribed, that's the worst way to me. I think to build up a channel if you're looking to grow. Like I'm grateful for what I got, but this is what I want to do is give stuff away to people and get stuff into people's hands and break even. Like if this grew exponentially, I'd be giving away $1,000 guitars instead of $300 guitars. I would just escalate what I'm doing to break even. But as you can tell, people will unsubscribe after you do a giveaway. So that I would say is the biggest thing is that the channels that are founded on giveaways, they either have to keep on doing them to keep people engaged, or like it's not like you're gonna be able to like get to 1,000 subscribers after a giveaway and have a successful channel because those people just joined your channel for the giveaway. There you go. I don't think you're going to want to give it away. It is demoed, so it's used, but I'm not going to be able to get to the demo to it anytime soon. So, Arkansas, thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying that guitar.
Dying's for fools. My success rate is 100%. Do the math.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Nepotism. Thanks, Sean, for popping in. Appreciate you coming by. Just trying to see if I can scroll through and catch up on. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. See my doing tonight just helped too, but hopefully you stick around. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. I gotta go find it. I mean, if you want a glary, you can have that instead. I'll order one off of Amazon for you, but that's yours. You get to do a review. I'll try to immaculately box it up so it's pretty much like a straight out of the box review. I haven't intonated it. I haven't touched it at all. think I plugged it in, played it for a little bit. But I really appreciate Roy sending this to me. It definitely helped. Definitely makes me want to get another one. Because Tom over here has my other one. That's all right. I got too much stuff around right now anyway, but yeah. So be waiting to see the deep down dive review of this one. I would say I'd be able to bang the review out, but I don't want to hold on to it and tell you how to dump it next week. But it was really awesome that Roy sent that to us. Exactly. Jason and I are kind of like growing up with each other, except he's doing a lot better than I am. That's because he's better at this stuff. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad for you to compare that to an IYV if you can get one. The longest took me to edit a video. I can't remember which video it was because it was having so many issues compiling. I would say. So I would say without the compiling issues, my longest video to edit was probably 5 hours. The compiling issues, I think, was about. I don't think it was the same video, but the compiling issues themselves took 5 hours to overcome. My hard drive was too full at one point, so I had to get an external drive, which I had it, but I had to download some stuff, but then it was still having issues. I had to clear my cache. I had to clear things in the editing software, and then I had to go search the problem. And they had 4 steps, and basically the first step was turn your computer on and off, which is like everything that all you tech people out there know. That's the first thing you probably tell everybody to do is turn your phone off, turn it back on. Turn your computer off, turn it back on. The next one was reinstall the software. The third was something along the lines of doing a hard reset or something or whatever it was. The fourth one was basically start over. And I was like, if I'm starting over on this video, I'm done with this channel. So my typical, actually I would say, I'm sorry, did I say 5 hours? I would say my typical video takes 5 hours. The longest one took 10 hours. The longest video I've shot are the deep down dives. Those are about 2 hours. I'll get rid of this, the big screen. Oh, Roy, man, thank you so much.
The Force will be with you.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Thank you for your patronage.
Appreciate that so much. Hey, that was a great show. Thank you, ma'am. I also did the upper logo. I changed that not too long ago too. I switched back over to Canva. If anybody is a creator out there, I highly suggest getting Canva. It's worth its weight in gold. Um, um, and it's tax write off. Speaking of that too, mileage. Keep track of your mileage. If you got to drive to a guitar store to pick up your guitar strings for your video that you got to shoot, so think about that. I mean, I'm not telling you guys. First of all, always check with a tax person, but I always do my taxes as if the government was looking over my tax bill. Like I don't ask them to do anything crazy. I took all the products that I got that I received. I added that as income, and still wound up making out. So. No, we're getting all the way to the. Yeah, there was no pink. Sorry. I'm gonna have to go back in the chats over here and see. It looks like it's too close to call. It does look like Seafoam is winning. Thank you so much for. I totally unprepared for tonight and just wanted to do like off the cuff type thing. So I didn't put up any of the like banners or anything like that. So finally got down to the gifts. We got Buddy Lee in here tonight. Tattooed Practice. I actually started following her not too long ago. She goes live every once in a while and just like practices on her guitar. So you guys should check out that channel and comment while she's practicing. Help her with some tips and stuff like that. DJ Electra. Rakaicher. These are probably just some peoples that have commented from time to time or popped in and left. Yeah, I wanted to test it tonight because I'm going to try to start doing some more stuff for the streams to make them. Oh my, I didn't even realize it. Holy crap, it's 9:09. I've been keeping you here for so long. I'll try to scroll down faster. See, people probably already popped out, but yeah. I'll leave it the way it is so that Jace could do a complete video on it. So, Top, I don't blame you at all. I totally, I couldn't. I mean, I wanted to get to the Gretsch, but you already knew what you wanted. But I'm sure you knew already. But I wanted to do all the videos of the guitars that you had at your disposal to choose from before you picked. But I probably would have gone with that too. And I still haven't even touched the Gretsch yet. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna have time to really feel bad not doing a review on it, but. No, I use EV Mux. If you want to email me, I will gladly show you some stuff. And a lot of this stuff you could do on the free portion. You'll just have the EV Mux icon up at the top over there where it says SFT live stream instead. But it makes it so much easier to maneuver. I'm not a really techie person, and I've done all this through all the banners and stuff that pop up are all just through Canva and things like that. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. They make you uneasy. Yeah, and if you see right here, I still haven't had the courage yet to start using the camera yet. This is all on my iPhone still, but I gotta start cracking that out someday. I probably should do have that running at the same time as my iPhone as a backup to not totally commit 100%. Yeah, I mean, it was actually a lot easier. Totally love the dog, but it was a lot easier before. Yep. I mean, most of my videos turn out to be that long anyway. But the I think the where I did the whole blacking out of the T's guitar was 2.5 hours of video down to 27 minutes, and that one easily took 5 hours to edit. Yeah, I mean, you can do so much with Canva. Canva has the best clarity, best quality, and the best actual amount of like stock stuff to use. No, I don't remember. I mean, obviously, I had a long hiatus of not playing guitar. I missed the whole COVID thing, which actually, ironically, is so weird. Is like we're 5 years from basically, depending on where you were, we locked down March 23rd in New York. Because I remember, because I was too busy with the fire department trying to get protective equipment for everybody, and I like never even got to get a haircut. So by the time the lockdown happened, like March 23rd, was like my first day off of work, and driving home from Brooklyn and it was like a ghost town. So like I think the grocery stores were still open, and took us about 2 weeks to find a beard trimmer. And my wife did, which actually reminds me, I forgot to, where is it, real quick? My buddy had sent me this patch because he's just getting promoted to lieutenant up in New York next week, which was really cool. But it brings me up because him and me, our wives were like around a campfire, and they were doing our hair, our fades with a beard trimmer, because neither one of us had time to get to a barber before they shut us down. Then you couldn't find toilet paper. Yeah. Actually, I think even Sweetwater sends you an email about stuff that you could do. Just reading stuff between 2 yards and Roy going back and forth. Oh yeah, what wasn't gonna make the be Gene Simmons' roadie for the day. That's crazy. No, I never attempted to. It seemed like it was too much of a hassle. And as far as I know, you can't do the interview thing, which I really don't plan on doing. Because I think Charles and Ben do a much better job of the whole interview thing. But occasionally, if I wanted to have somebody on, I could easily do that. I could do the same thing that they do, like the OU12 crew does, with 10 people on the screen at once. Later, Timmy. Probably already gone, but I think I'm getting close down to the bottom of the. You got to have like a second channel that you troll everybody on instead. No, that's why I've been constantly like giggling like a schoolgirl. I'm not trying to put your comments up, but I'm following your back and forth. Yeah, it was. Yeah, anything. I mean, we couldn't find regular hair clippers at all. I still have it too. It's kind of like almost like a memento now, but trying to use a tiny little beard trimmer to do a fade, and I like basically trying to explain it to my wife too. I just took a rubber band and put it on my head and said, "Okay, do 0 up to here, and then do 1 to here, and then 2 to here." And it's like the totally reverse way of like a barber doing it. But I'm like, it's the easiest way for her to do it. Not to sound gross, but I had no clue that there was one installed in a toilet in a firehouse, and I think they did it as a joke, maybe, or something like that. Got hit with I think one day. No way. No way. But actually, it's a good joke to set that up. Yeah, I mean, I think what's what Trey does, and that's really cool that he has like the whole goal thing for the night that pops up, and he gets, I don't have to worry about doing the buttons, and he has this thing where it does like the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when somebody does a super chat super things. It actually does show you too when people subscribe, so you could tell if people just popped in for the night and subscribe. But see, I should have checked when everybody was saying that they we jumped up 6 people tonight, so appreciate that, Roy, so much. I think probably got 50 subscribers out of the whole, just showing it off. Now, if I played it, they probably would have all bailed. I kind of enjoy the editing part of it, but that's another tip, is that the editing part actually gets you better in some ways, and sometimes like you find out like you start doing something else. Like I think, what am I doing now? I don't know. I can't tell. If I have to look, I might still be saying so, and it might have changed into I know. Thank you, man. See, now I can remember.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Yeah, so the editing part actually helps you like know what you're doing good and bad. On how much haircut, yeah. She cuts it with a noose. Yeah, see, the worst part was I couldn't because they wouldn't care. Like, there's a standard in the fire department where your hair can't touch down here. I mean, I always had a haircut like this anyway, but can't be too long. I was a boss, so I had to look presentable and actually pretend like I was supposed to lead people. So nice, very nice. It reminds me, if you still take that playlist that I put in the description here later, set it to a computer somewhere, let it run. I'm going to do that after we're done here tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's a love hate type thing that I actually grown to love, and I think editing too helps you not make the mistakes that you do in actual filming. Contemplated it. I definitely did at that time because that's funny because I mean, obviously we all learned Microsoft Teams and Zoom things like that. So I actually had taken a picture of the office and used that as my backdrop. And then like a year or two later, like when everything was back open again and I was down here on vacation, I had that set up again, and I'm on the beach actually, and then I turn it off, and the waves are in the background. Everybody else is out at work. I'm just zooming in for a meeting, and they're like, "You suck." Just buzz mine. Yeah, I mean it's really all part of getting into it. Yeah, a whole bunch of IT nerds on the Discord. Just like Drew from Sweetwater. Well, I think this we might have made it the longest run yet so far. I don't think actually recall the dogs going too crazy tonight too, so that was a good thing. So the wife won't be frazzled, but well, I appreciate everybody popping in tonight, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program, and I'll be much more uh, organized for that week. Next one, but congratulations. Thank you, Roy, again so much. It's amazing. Uh, Everybody head over to Jace's channel so you can check out the review on that. And yeah, click on the Scar My Guitar playlist. Make your own, do whatever. But like I said, go comment, like, share, get them flowing back into the algorithm again. And we'll see you all next week. Exactly, yep. I'll be in the Bold Shredder. I'm going to go use the restroom. And I'll be checking out his live stream in a little bit. Appreciate every one of you. You guys are awesome.